We all knew this was going to be a tough one tonight for the boys in blue and white. Second night of a back-to-back, with all the emotions of last night against the Edmonton Oilers. You got to travel to Carolina. You still have no Mitch Marner. You still have no Calle Jarnkrok. And you got to play at 6 o'clock. And they unfortunately lose 2-1, but I didn't think they played all that bad of a game. But shout out to Joseph Woll. Because he was outstanding tonight. 2 goals on 43 shots, and one of them was redirected off his own player. Whereas the Leafs in the second period could not buy a goal against Frederik Andersen. And yes, a former Leaf beats the Leafs. Who could have guessed it? And he has been outstanding since he's come back from the blood clot issue. So shout out to Frederik Andersen for that. But the Leafs go out in the first period, and they have a very slow start. A horrid turnover from Jake McCabe in behind his own net. A between-the-legs pass right to the front of your net, which causes a turnover. It gets back to Brady Shea at the point, who fires it on, and a $1.06 into the game, you're down 1-0 on the first shot of the game. Ugly, ugly start. And by the way, if you have not followed the TikTok page, go follow it up down below. The link is there. And what I did tonight, I was live for the entire game with some great people on there. We were having great conversations, some awesome laughs, and really enjoying each other's time. So go check out the link down below for the TikTok page. It was a great time on there, so go do so. Then, midway through the period, as they're kind of dominating zone time, they have a power play, and Sebastian Aho tries to fire the because he's about bottom of the circle and along the boards, and he tries to fire a cross-seam pass. That cross-seam pass hits the leg of Jake McCabe, who's in front of the goaltender, and redirects right past Joe Woll. And we're like, are you kidding me? The horseshoe rammed so far up your butt. Leafs now down 2-0, but they get outplayed like crazy in the first period. Outshot 16-7 in the period, and you're down 2-0. An ugly, ugly start. In the second period, the Leafs play a significantly better period, and the amount of chances they had. Austin Matthews getting robbed by Frederik Andersen. The one play where the puck gets in behind Frederik Andersen and Gregor goes flying in there and it hits the post as he's behind Freddie Andersen. Somehow that doesn't go in. Then with Freddie down and out, Matthews tries the backhand in front of the net and it goes through him, but it can't go in. And then the Matthews between the legs, it can't go in either. Freddie had the horseshoe up his butt in the second period. And you can't score. Outshots 15-13, and you go into the third, down 2-0 against one of the better defensive teams. Let me check that real quick. What are their defensive numbers? Yeah, they're 5th in the league in goals allowed, 1st in the league in shots on goal allowed, 2nd in penalty kill. They are just such a good defensive hockey team, and they showed that tonight. But then the Leafs score one. Nick Robertson keeps the goal, I don't say goalless, because the streak alive of scoring a goal in a game. As it was a beautiful shot. Matthews gets the puck and gives it to Robertson, who fires this thing. Top cheese past Freddie Andersen, his 10th of the year. Matthews with the lone assist at 8:51 of the third period. And you think, okay, lots of hockey to play. Maybe they have a chance. And then they get some zone time. They have some opportunities. They can't score on Freddie, and they just can't do it. They get the power play late, and the power play was putrid. But again, you're going up against one of the best penalty kills, but still, they don't look good. They pull the goaltender with about a minute to go in the power play. Seth Jarvis fires one off the boards, and it hits the post, and you think, maybe? No. You lose 2-1. You outshoot them 13-12 in the third period. You got outshot 43-33 for the game. A very entertaining contest in Raleigh tonight. Unfortunately, the Leafs came out in the losing end, but listen. We're at that point of the year where we know where the Leafs are sitting. They're in the third seed. They're either playing Boston or Florida, and they're going to one of those barns. That's what's going to happen. So I can't sit here and say, oh, they needed this win. No, they didn't. They played a hard-fought game, and there are some really glaring positives from it. And what are the few that I have? One, Timothy Liljegren. I mean, it's incredible. You go back to my video like a week or two ago, and I'm like, you can't play this dude now. Well, he was great tonight. His confidence has shot through the roof. He's skating like crazy. Play on Seth Jarvis today. Seth Jarvis trying to muscle him as he was going to the front of the net. Liljegren shoves him off the puck. Then he gets the puck in the corner, and Liljegren buries him. It's a great play from Timothy Liljegren. And he was flying around out there, really confident. I love what I saw. And the big one is Joseph Woll. All the talk recently has been about Ilya Samsonov getting better, this and that. And then we see him go down yesterday, and you're like, oh boy. Joseph Woll out there kept this team in it tonight. 2 goals on 43 shots. He had to stop a penalty shot. He had to stop at least 1 or 2 breakaways. And in the early parts of this game, how many odd man rushes did they have? And he stood tall and just held this team in it and allowed them to have the opportunity late in this game to tie it. Now, unfortunately, it didn't happen, but he was remarkable. Like I said, 2 goals on 43 shots. What does that say percentage-wise? A .953 save. He was really good tonight. He was really, really good. But that's about all I got for you. Because they lost. Oh, I just dropped my phone. And that's the end of that. So it is what it is. We move on to the next one. All right? And the next game for the Toronto Maple Leafs is on Tuesday night as they host the New Jersey Devils at Scotiabank Arena. 7:30 puck drop there. And very excited. Because on Thursday, the Jays season gets going. I don't know why I even thought about that just now. But anyways, regardless of that, that's going to do it for this one, you guys. If you enjoyed the video and Joseph Woll tonight, hit that like button. I do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you guys not already. Comment down below. Thoughts on the video. Thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Maple Leafs? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok. All that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you've not done so already. And I will talk to you guys. Rappers Edition. I mean, God, they'll be on tomorrow night, right? It's tomorrow they play, don't they? Against Brooklyn. Yeah, 7:30 tomorrow. We'll talk to you guys then regardless. As for the Toronto Maple, or the Blue Jays, I'll talk to you guys on Tuesday. As we'll be getting ready for the season. We'll be recapping the final spring training games. On Wednesday will be the season preview. And then bang, Thursday is game 1. Very exciting stuff. And as for the Leafs, like we talked about, they're back in action on Tuesday as they host the New Jersey Devils at Scotiabank Arena. 7:30 puck drop there. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And Joseph Woll tonight. Talk to you guys then.